Well, let's begin with a breaking update coming in. The Enforcement Directorate, through sources, what we are learning, has now issued a show-cause notice to Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, his personal secretary and former Finance Minister Thomas Isaac, in the Masala Bonds case. Now, the Masala Bonds were rupee-denominated bonds issued outside India and overseas by Indian entities rather than in local currency or US dollar in 2019. And Kerala was the first state to issue these Masala Bonds in 2019. The Kerala Infrastructure Investment Board raised approximately 2,000 crores through these Masala Bonds on London Stock Exchange. And the money that was meant for infrastructure projects, allegations are there that there has been forex violations and diversion of funds. Now, in January, the ED had summoned the former Finance Minister Thomas Isaac in the case, but these developments are now coming at a time where a show-cause notice has now been issued to the Kerala Chief Minister himself, that is Pinarayi Vijayan, and this is coming over KIIFB Masala Bond deal. And reportedly, as far as the show-cause notice that has now been issued, Bhavtosh, good morning. After FEMA violations apparently have been detected.
Yes, Amita, in fact, notice or show-cause notice worth at least 466 crore rupees have been issued to Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan and also to former Finance Minister Thomas Isaac. Now, this follows the investigation that has been going on for some long period of time with the Enforcement Directorate pertaining to Masala Bonds. Now, what Masala Bonds, in fact, were issued by the Kerala government primarily to raise funds abroad so that various infrastructure projects can be carried out in the state. Now, the bonds that were raised, these bonds were raised abroad, not in the in rupees term, but not in the local currency or in the dollar, but primarily in the Indian rupees. Now, ED has said that there was a forex violation and carried out investigation under FEMA. Now, what they have done in the case so far is that they have issued a show-cause notice not only to the Chief Minister, but also to Finance Minister and also to his Chief Personal Secretary. He was then the CEO of the Kerala Institutional Finance Board. Now, this has happened. Option before him is that he can challenge this before the educating authority, or he can even go to the High Court. This matter is being heard by the High Court, where when the notice was first issued to Thomas Isaac, he had in fact approached the High Court and the matter was heard there for a long time. But big trouble for the Kerala Chief Minister. This is coming at a time when the Kerala would be going to the poll next year.
All right. Does it require any, personal presence of the leaders who have been issued this show-cause notice, Bhavtosh? Because this does mark a major step in the case that has been under investigation.
Well, it is a fine. It, in fact, would lead to a political war of words in Kerala, because BJP has been, in fact, questioning the Kerala Chief Minister, and even the Congress has raised several doubts about the manner in which funds were raised abroad, because the Kerala bonds or the Masala bonds that were, in fact, which came into circulation were primarily in rupee term and not in dollar or in the local currency. In case of UK, it was raised in rupee, not in pound sterling. Now, many had questioned this as to what was the need for this. The Kerala government had said that this, in fact, led to raising up to 2,000 crore rupees. But the ED, in fact, claimed, these were the claims of ED, that they had detected a forex violation. After carrying out their own investigation, Kerala, what they had said is that there is a forex violation of at least 468 crore rupees, whereas Kerala government had said that they managed to raise funds of at least 2,000 crore rupees, which they used to carry out various infrastructure projects in Kerala.
Okay.
One has to wait and see what would be the reaction of the state government and also of the CPM, because CPM is under the scanner of the Enforcement Directorate for the cooperative bank fraud and also for various projects that have been going on in the state.
All right. This development is coming as far as through sources what we are learning, that show-cause notices that has now been issued, including that to the Kerala Chief Minister himself. And the investigators in this case are examining whether 2,000 crore raised through the issue was utilized in accordance to the external borrowing rules or not. Thank you very much for the moment, Bhavtosh, for joining in.